What's up, everyone? Jonny Roven here, personal injury attorney. Today I'm going to be discussing how to negotiate with the insurance company regarding your car accident claim. So, the person that you're going to be most likely negotiating with is the adjuster. What's an adjuster? What's a claims adjuster? So, the adjuster is the person that's handling the claim. They're the ones that have the authority to, settle your claim for a certain amount. They get given a certain amount of authority to go ahead and settle your claim and to evaluate your claim to see how much they believe that your claim is worth. How much your claim is worth depends on a variety of factors, which I'm going to include in a separate video. What they tend to look at is, the impact of the cars, the severity of your injuries, whether it's soft tissue or hard tissue, who you are, who your attorney is, many other factors that they look into. So, in order to negotiate with a claims adjuster, the best thing to do is to follow these 3 P's. It's 3 P's that I came up with. It's patience, preparation, and persistence. Preparation, patience, persistence. We'll start with preparation. So preparation, you really got to prepare to negotiate. You need to know how your accident happened, obviously, what your injuries are, so you can review your medical records to see what exactly your injuries are and what your medical bills are, so that you can go ahead properly talk to about your accident and about your injuries. Because a claims adjuster might say, they have several arguments, which I cover in other videos as well, like, you had a low impact, so it's not really worth that much, or you had too much treatment for your injuries. You need to know how to be able to combat those types of arguments, and one of the ways of doing so is by reviewing your documents, preparing for the negotiation process, reviewing the medical records, seeing that, a doctor or a chiropractor, whatever you went to, says, this accident caused this injury. These treatments are reasonable given the nature and extent of the injury and the accident, and therefore, it's reasonable. The medical bills are reasonable, and the treatment is reasonable. So that's preparation. You really got to prepare. The next one is patience. So just be patient with the process of dealing with a claims adjuster. They usually like to start off really low. I've seen all sorts of types of offers where adjusters just simply deny your claim, say no, it's not worth anything. Or if they're afraid you're going to go and get an attorney or something else, they might offer you something very quickly to settle, maybe like your medical bills. They'll say, oh yeah, we'll cover the medical bills. Sometimes it's even less than the medical bills, saying, the medical bills are way too high, so you need to negotiate down the medical bills, and we'll give you, half the medical bills. But they'll just totally leave out pain and suffering and lost wages and all sorts of other stuff that you might be entitled to. So, patience. Be patient. Don't get overwhelmed when they come to you with a lowball offer and you're thinking, what am I going to do here? Just go back to them. I talk in another video about starting off high enough so that you can get to a point where you would be okay with you'd be okay with accepting an offer. So just be patient with the process, and don't be upset when they come up with their first lowball offer, or even if you're just going back and forth. It just takes a while, and if you get close to the statute of limitations where you have to file a lawsuit, otherwise the case could be barred, then you cross that bridge when you get there, and you let them know that you may be willing to file a lawsuit in order to protect your claim. So the last one is persistence. Just be persistent. Don't back down on the arguments, especially the good ones, and say, low property impact, for example. No, I am not going to accept your argument that because it was a low property impact, that it didn't cause the injury. I felt these injuries. Look at the medical bills. Look at the medical records. I'll just go in, file a lawsuit. I could just go in, file a lawsuit, or I could just call an attorney to help me out here if you're not going to settle the case with me. And, just go along the way. Don't back down. Don't get overwhelmed. Keep on going. And just inch by inch go down until you're going to get to the place where you'd be okay, with settling your case. So be prepared. Know your medical records. Know the accident. Look, you can also review the traffic collision report. See if the defendant violated any vehicle codes. See if even the police officer or witnesses say that the defendant's liable. If the claims adjuster is going to be denying that. Be patient. Don't get bogged down. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't just like settle so quickly for too low of an amount. And be persistent. Keep on going through the process. Go back with the right arguments, and just keep on going until you get to a place where you'd be okay with settling your claim. I hope this is helpful. Reach out to me anytime, and good luck in your claim.